Through extensive research and testing, we've put together the 5 best white gaming mice currently available on the market. Links for all of the mice mentioned in this video will be in the description box below. Let's get started. Number 5. Razer DeathAdder Essential. The DeathAdder Essential is currently Razer's most affordable gaming mouse and earns our best budget white gaming mouse title. As such, it's got a few bigger drawbacks that might be deal breakers for some, but if you want to save as much as possible while getting a gaming mouse from a premium brand, this shouldn't surprise you. Razer doesn't try to reinvent the wheel with this mouse. It features the standard 5-button layout with left and right primary buttons, 2 additional buttons on the left side, and a scroll wheel. All the buttons work as intended, but compared to more premium mice, you can definitely feel the difference. The scroll wheel's a bit loose, and the other 4 buttons don't provide that crisp, satisfying feedback you may be used to from more premium offerings. Another feature Razer saved money on is the sensor, as its 6400 DPI may limit some FPS gamers who require higher sensitivity, but it tracks well and will get the job done for most gamers. The last minor drawback is lighting. While the lighting itself is good and plenty bright, the mouse only features white LEDs as opposed to RGB. This is obviously not a deal breaker, but the mouse is not that cheap to completely forego RGB. You can find gaming mice for $15 that come equipped with RGB. On the bright side, it features a very safe shape that will accommodate most hand sizes and grip, with the exception of smaller hands maybe. I've used the mouse full day, over 8+ hours, for the purpose of this review, and I have to say, it's one of the most comfortable mice I've ever used. No wonder the DeathAdder is among the best-selling mice in the world. The build quality is also fairly good. Not the best, but for a mouse this cheap, it's definitely above average. It features an all-plastic construction that feels durable in hand, plus 2 little rubberized side grips for better control and grip. This is a welcome feature with the mouse being on the heavier side, weighing in at 94 grams. Overall, while not perfect, the DeathAdder Essential should be on your shortlist if you're on a tighter budget. The performance, mainly the switches, definitely lag behind more premium mice, but the comfort and affordable price tag more than make up for it. Number 4. Catz R.A.T 8+. The Catz R.A.T 8+ is a brilliant, if a complex bit of engineering. It's insanely customizable, making it perfect for everyone, as long as you're willing to put in some time fiddling with it. Because of the high level of customization the mouse offers, it has the potential to be the most ergonomic mouse available on the market. All of its main dimensions can be adjusted, and the palm and finger rest panels can be swapped out. Some of the adjustments can be fine-tuned with the dials, while others require specialized tools, which are included with the package. Obviously, this is going to take a lot more time to set up than the usual plug-and-play nature of gaming mice, but if you have specific needs, or are just a fan of customization in general, this is a really cool mouse. In order to make this sturdy enough to accommodate such a large number of moving parts, Catz used a significant number of metal components, which makes this lean towards the heavy side, maxing out at 6.7 ounces, or 189 grams. Some of that is removable weights, so you can get it down as low as 5.5 ounces, or 156 grams. That's still very heavy, especially with how popular lightweight gaming mice have become. It should come as no surprise that this is also a very loud mouse. For some games and gamers, a mouse with a loud, solid click is very satisfying. But if you share a space with other people, or do a lot of sim building or management games, having the loud, repetitive clicking can be grating. Performance-wise, this mouse doesn't disappoint, with a highly touted PixArt PMW3389 sensor, 2000 Hz polling rate, and a maximum of 16,000 DPI. The tracking is flawless, and the mouse feels super responsive when gaming. Overall, for around $100, we highly recommend this mouse for gamers who are looking for maximum customization and that sweet white aesthetic. It's definitely not a mouse for everyone, but you'll be able to tell at a glance if the Catz R.A.T 8+ is for you. Some of you looked at it and saw a unique, complex mouse that will complement your gaming setup perfectly. Some of you looked at it and saw a too complicated torture device. Number 3. Glorious Model D. Glorious has been around for a while now, and although they only offer 3 models of gaming mice, you can expect excellent products across the board. The Model D by Glorious is indeed a glorious mouse. Scoring high marks in all categories, it deserves a spot on almost every gamer's shortlist of potential purchases. It does have some shortcomings, but if you're looking for an affordable but still premium quality white gaming mouse, this one is certainly worth a second look. Similar to most top-performing gaming mice, the Model D weighs in at just 69 grams, making it one of the lightest mice on the market. With the majority of lightweight mice, there's a risk of sacrificing sturdiness and durability. Fortunately, the Model D balances its lightweight build with a sturdy construction. We've had our test sample for nearly 3 years now, and still looks and performs like new. In terms of RGB, you can switch between various lighting patterns and even control brightness without software. To switch to a different preset, press and hold the DPI button and the left primary button, and then use the scroll wheel to cycle through different effects. To adjust the brightness of the lighting, follow the same procedure, but instead of left primary button, press and hold down the right primary button. If this sounds too complicated, Glorious recently released Glorious Core, easy-to-use software for better control over your peripherals. In terms of the finish, you can choose from 2 variants, glossy and matte. While this is a thing of preference, we do recommend going with the matte finish. It's super smooth and comfortable in hand. You really don't need the extra grippiness offered by the glossy finish. In terms of performance, the Model D doesn't disappoint as well. It comes equipped with Omron switches, one of the most popular switches used on gaming mice today. They're also rated for 20 million clicks, which is fairly standard lifespan in this price range. For the sensor, Glorious opted for the PixArt PMW3360 with up to 12,000 dpi. Not quite the top of the line, but a very high-performing sensor with flawless movement tracking. Overall, the Glorious Model D is a fantastic gaming mouse. Apart from the beautiful white design combined with the prominent RGB lighting, it offers top-notch build quality, excellent performance, and most importantly, affordable price. This would be our #1 recommendation for gamers looking for a premium mouse without a premium price tag. Number 2. Razer Viper Ultimate Mercury White. When Razer first launched the Viper Ultimate, it was the lightest wireless gaming mouse you could get. A lot of the marketing around it and many of the reviews will make extensive notes about this, with a lot of outlets still referring to it as the lightest wireless mouse. This isn't currently true, with the Logitech G Pro X Superlight coming in at nearly half an ounce or 11 grams lighter. However, at only 2.6 ounces or 74 grams, this is still an extremely light mouse and offers top-notch gaming performance. Razer tends to be a bit more restrained when it comes to designing wireless mice. There's no thumb rest and very little in the way of ergonomic shaping. It's also on the smaller side, so people with larger hands might have to adapt their grip to use it effectively, which is not ideal. In order to keep the weight low, it uses an all-plastic construction, but still has firm and fairly loud clicks. The side buttons aren't as sturdy, but they typically won't see use that's as intense. Rather than being all white, the Razer Viper Ultimate features gray side panels, which makes it look and feel a bit more like a premium gaming mouse. That'll also help hide the accumulation of dirt and oil, which is a common issue for white mice. In terms of performance, the sensor has a max DPI of 20,000, which definitely puts this in premium gaming territory, but is a bit lower than some of the wired Razer and Logitech options. At 1000 Hz, the polling rate is more than high enough to give you a smooth, responsive gaming experience, and it's going to be a while before higher polling rates become standard, especially in wireless mice. More importantly, you can also enjoy extremely low click latency at around 3 milliseconds. Lastly, the Razer Viper Ultimate has a very good battery life of 70 hours and charges using a charging dock rather than the USB port you see more often, though that's still an option. Overall, the Razer Viper Ultimate is another premium mouse we can't recommend enough. It offers the full package, top-of-the-line wireless performance, comfortable shape, high-quality build, and even a stylish charging dock. Since its biggest selling point, the lightest wireless gaming mouse, has been undercut and it's no longer the latest model, you can often find it marked down by a pretty decent margin, making this a no-brainer if you're looking for a premium wireless gaming mouse. Number 1. Logitech G Pro X Superlight. Logitech consistently claims to be the best-selling gaming peripheral brand in the world. It's a claim you can quibble with, considering that the bulk of their sales are the $10 to $20 keyboards and mice you can get literally anywhere. Even if they're not directly competing with Razer or Corsair for the bulk of their sales, they do make a number of premium products that consistently match or sometimes exceed premium gaming brands in performance. The G Pro X Superlight is a prime example of that. It's a high-performing, quality, and comfortable wireless mouse that checks all the boxes if you're looking for a premium white gaming mouse. The first thing you'll notice is that it doesn't really look like a gaming mouse. We don't exactly mind that. A lot of gaming mice are just regular mice jazzed up with unnecessary angles and cheap LEDs. When something this simple looking claims to be a gaming mouse, you know it's staking that entirely on quality and performance. Of course, the simple design means that there's not much in the way of ergonomics. There's no thumb rest or crazy curves. Instead of that, Logitech tried to make a shape that will fit most hands, and they did an excellent job at it. Unless you have very big or small hands, you'll love how the mouse fits your hand. It features a very safe shape, and considering how popular it is, chances are it will fit your hand as well. In addition, the combination of the powerful, precise sensor and the easy glide feed on the bottom also make this a good choice for use across multiple surfaces. You've got a wide range of DPI, from 100 to 25,600, so there's plenty of room for adjustment. However, there's no dedicated DPI button, so adjusting has to be done through software, which is a minor point against it. Furthermore, the wireless latency is 1 millisecond, so unless you're competing at an extremely high level, the battery is going to be the only reason to go wired as opposed to wireless. Speaking of which, you get a solid 70 hours of constant use, which is good for a couple of weeks of gaming sessions without needing a charge. Lastly, we really want to drive home just how light Logitech G Pro X Superlight actually is. Even for the name, and even knowing that Logitech has a ton of experience making mice, the Pro X Superlight is incredibly light. It's only 63 grams, roughly 2¼ ounces. In combination with the shape, it offers unmatched comfort for long gaming sessions. The price tag on the Logitech G Pro X Superlight is the only thing that gives us pause. If you're on a tighter budget, you'll definitely be able to find cheaper or similar performing mice. That being said, it's an incredible mouse. Easily one of the best ones, black or white, on the market. Alright guys, these were the top 5 white gaming mice currently available on the market. Be sure to check out the description to find the most up-to-date prices of all the products mentioned in this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you didn't, feel free to hit the dislike button as well. Most importantly, if you need help with choosing the right gaming mouse for you, drop a comment below and we'll be more than happy to help you out. See you soon!